Hey guys, how's it going? Markel here, back with another video, and this is my 2021 iPad Pro M1. Dual cameras, center stage. I have it in the Magic Keyboard 12.9 inch with the SofaGuard skin, Apple Pencil, and I was asked the question, do I think this could be a laptop replacement? Now I will say, since Apple has given it iPad OS 16.1, this thing has been great, and I use it probably 90% of what I do. The other 10% is split between my MacBook Pro and my 2018 iPad Pro that I use occasionally, okay? But the majority of stuff that I do, whether it's social media, emails, editing videos, come directly from this iPad, okay? The battery has been great since they added Stage Manager. Keep wanting to call it Center Stage. Since they added Stage Manager, I have enjoyed using this iPad even more, okay? But to answer that question, for me, I can't speak for anybody else, but for me, it is close, but no, it cannot totally replace a laptop because there are certain things that you can do on a laptop much easier that sometimes you can find a workaround on the iPad, but not every time. So I would just say it depends on the person and what they're doing. So I'm retired. I'm not doing a lot of the heavy lifting that I had to do before, where this thing is like perfect for what I do, except on occasions where I had a situation earlier this morning, for example. I needed to send a fax online, okay, because I don't have a fax machine. So I did figure out a way to do it on here, but I could do it much easier on the laptop by just simply clicking, dropping and dragging what I needed, and boom, I'm done. Where on here, it took like 30, 40 minutes for me to figure out how to actually do it. And that's the thing. It's like I can pull up things to make this appear like a computer. For example, this is the desktop version on the iPad of what you see on your computer, where all your stuff here is on the left, nothing's at the bottom like it is on the app, and this is the desktop version of YouTube versus the mobile version, which is the same thing you see on your phone, is when you use the app. Well, what's the difference? Well, when you're uploading videos, you have to upload them through the app. And the app, depending on what you render the video in, for example, most of my videos, including this video, is going to be in 4K, either 60 frames per second or 30 frames per second. But when I upload through the app, which is way faster, okay? If I uploaded this video through the app, it's only going to show in 1080p, but it will upload in 5 to 6 minutes, maybe even less. That's how quick it will upload, but it's only in 1080p. So what I normally have to do is I have to upload the video, or render the video, airdrop it to my laptop, which my laptop will then upload it in an hour and a half, or unless I got it scheduled for a specific time to come out. The way to do it on here, if I do it when I'm on the road and I upload videos, is to do it through my video editing app, which is LumaFusion, which it has to render the video, then upload it to YouTube, and what would take an hour and a half on the laptop would normally take 3.5 to 4 hours to do on this. That's the difference, okay? There are just things that are much simpler on the laptop than it is currently on the iPad that are just easier to do. But Stage Manager, which is using it like this, you can either take and drop stuff like this, you can change the size of it, or you can add another window like this, bring this on, change the size. Now I have 3 different windows going, and I can use all 3 whenever I want to use them, okay? That's what's great about this. I can have this rendering a video, and then I can pull up YouTube. I didn't mean to do that. Then I can pull up YouTube and watch YouTube while the video in the background is rendering. I can even add one more, because you can do 4. And if I wanted to, let me just resize that to show you all 4. You can move these around, and any 4 you want to bring up. So if I want to bring this one back, this one back, this one back, or this one, you can do it easily. There is no issue doing it all. That's how great Stage Manager is, okay? Or you can just swipe and get rid of all of them. Or I could have just closed out the window on all of them. But that's another reason why I really like the iPad. You can take it off by hand, use the Apple Pencil, move stuff around, change whatever you want to do, be precise with your cuts when you're editing, or you can do it on here with the mouse and the cursor. Okay, it's just that easy using this thing. It's just fun to use because you can do everything just by touching the screen if you want to, by the pencil or by the cursor, okay? These keyboards are smooth in this Magic Keyboard. I did add this skin, which is a Sophie Guard skin to it, okay? And that's because anyone who's had this Magic Keyboard and they don't have a skin on it, it looks all oily, it looks dirty. This way I can wipe it down and it still looks great for the most part. I don't know where that spot is right there, but it'll look great, right? These cameras are great. I've never used them, but you can record 4K, 60 frames per second on the rear. It only does 1080p in the front. And you do have center stage on this thing in the front where it will follow you very wide. I think I've used that maybe once, all right? But the bottom line to it is this. As of right now today, what is today? The 13th? No, the 14th. This cannot completely replace my laptop at this point. There are a lot of things that I can do on this that I don't need a laptop, where I can travel, I can upload videos, I can do all my social media, I can answer and respond to any email. But there are certain situations when attaching certain things to emails, for whatever reason, maybe it's not in JPEG or whatever they're asking for it to be in, whatever configuration. This can't always do. I'll have to go to the laptop for it. So bottom line is, if you're not a really heavy user, you're doing a lot of light stuff on the web, you're just using apps, most of the things that you do on your phone, this is just a much bigger version to do it on, and it's fun to do it over a laptop. So that would be my answer to the question. Depends on the person, what you're doing, but for me personally, this will not replace my laptop. But all right guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Hopefully this helps some of you guys out when making a decision whether or not you wanna go with an iPad or a laptop, or you may decide to get both. You may decide to go with the basic iPad and get you a decent laptop, and there you go. But for me, I'm cool with my current setup of having the laptop and the iPad Pro, but I prefer to do everything on the iPad Pro except for some things. But that's it guys, I'm out, peace, enjoy the rest of your day.